Hello everybody and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I am your host, XFAngel98, and the last time we explored Kakariko Village, gained ourselves a bunch of items, found out that Sahasrahla was on the opposite side of the map, and got tasked with going into the East Palace and retrieving the green pendant, aka the Pendant of Courage. I just call it the green pendant. It's so much simpler to just call it by its color. In any case, though, unlike how he also told us, oh hey, if you retrieve the green pendant, I'll tell you how to finish and find the other ones. They're already marked on your map. Yeah! Someone narratively dropped the ball, but it does open up the possibility that you can go kind of any of these locations and complete them in any order if you so are willing to choose. We will be going and retrieving the Pendant of Courage first, though. Just because we're here. Why not? I did not mean to place that, goddammit! Grab our boomerang before I blow myself up. Inside the East Palace, we'll find various rooms. Not a whole lot to be concerned about, though. Head on to this side, that is also a dead end. And that is perfectly fine for our purposes. Stepping on the switch again, though, lets us access the main room. Sorry, someone was just knocking. Heading in here, we have a new enemy, which I once again forget the name of. I want to say these are like-likes. Absolutely wrong. No, those are popos. Heading down here, though. Indiana Jones, we are not! Still got hit anyway. Oh, 100 rubies! For our troubles of going past the rolling boulders. / marbles. They're really shiny for boulders. I'm gonna just say that. We'll head up here, though. Got some skeletons. Press that switch. We see a chest in the middle there. We won't be able to get to it anytime soon. Pressing the switch again apparently closes the doors. Good to know. Slashing at a skeleton will actually inevitably just make them jump backwards. So you kind of just want to walk into them with a sword. Or... come on. Who am I kidding? Why am I calling these guys... they're Stalfos. Angel, get your shit together. Hey! They're blue Stalfos. This is a bubble. Why is it called a bubble? I will not know, but sure. Finally, we're not nearly as lost. We got the map. We can see that the East Palace has a few gigantic rooms, but only 2 floors. Could be easy enough for us. Okay, yeah, no. I'm not losing my mind. I might be thinking of another certain game that takes place on this map. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But off to the left, we've got more blue Stalfos. Yep. Alternatively, you can hit them with your boomerang. Though you might have varying results with that. Killing all the Stalfos unlocks the door for us. Letting us snag the compass. The compass will mark the entrance. It'll also mark the boss door for us. But we have no real use for those things right now. Checking this though. Angel, it is Sahasrahla. I can talk to you telepathically when you touch these tiles. Here is a hint. You can use the treasure hidden in this place to defeat armored foes. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Can't do anything here. That right block is the only block that moves. So, gonna have to continue. Heading up though. It's locked. If you had the big key, you might be able to open it. Shocker. Heading off to the right, because this is the only way we can actually go. We'll head up. And we have bubbles. We have bubbles that are traveling along the room. And potentially making our life hazardous. We'll take a loop around. Get out of their way. And then we have more skeletons. Another way we can defeat skeletons is just picking up pots and chucking them at them. They die in one hit to pots, which is good. It's helpful. This will bring us back into the main room. We weren't able to get up here before because the only way we could is by virtue of actually getting over here. Take out this guy. And then we have an enemy here. We can't really do anything about him right now. And we also can't really do anything about the other enemies in here. We can, however, see that there is a switch there. And we can kind of ram ourselves right into it in order to snag the big key. We are incredibly low on health, though. Heading over to the big chest. You found the bow! You can shoot arrows until you run out. No thanks, no thanks, no thanks. Putting on the bow. It's kind of saddening. I actually would have loved that heart right now. Shoot enemies at long range with it. And also, we can take out these enemies. These are called Igors. They are incredibly easy to take out, taking one arrow. So, don't be sparing with them. That Igor dropped us a key. These popos are dropping us loads of money. Oh, that's creepy. And we're back down to lowish health. Lighting up the room, not really doing much of anything. We'll use that key there, though. And that'll bring us upstairs. Avoid all the bubbles. No thanks. Okay. Realizing that we probably could go downstairs, too, we're gonna head back this way. See what's downstairs from us. And it is bubbles alongside a room full of money. Steal all the loot. And then get the heck out of Dodge. Nope, nope. Thank you. Goodbye. Ah, yes, okay. Can also alternatively throw pots at Igors. Any kind of projectile will do, except your sword, essentially. That one's fake. That's the real one. Okay, we're out. Got more Stalfos here. Use our arrows to take them out. And then we have another enemy here. This is also an Igor, but it's just beefier. Too soon. Beefier, and I think it actually does require the arrows. Yep. It did indeed require the arrows. Pick up all these hearts. And take out both of those Igors. Heading right in here, though, we have our first boss. Armos. Can we? Can we not? That's one. And taking him out in record speeds. Not at all. And we got ourselves a green pendant. And a heart container. So our life total is increased by 1. You won the Pendant of Courage. Take it to Sahasrahla. 2 pendants remain. Collecting a pendant will fully refill our health and refill our mana. Let's not waste any time, though. Because the scoundrel did tell us that he would give us something in return for collecting the pendant. Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage. I will tell you more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of the Hylia. Those knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their seal. Among the descendants of the Knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Angel, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. And so we received the Pegasus shoes. Now you can execute a devastating dash attack. Hold A button for a short time and you'll start running. A helpful item is hidden in the cave on the east side of Lake Hylia. Get it. We can now dash, which is more colloquially well known with older Zeldas. So, yeah. But with our excursion into the East Palace completed and the retrieval of the Pendant of Courage having been gotten, next time on The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, we'll be heading off to probably our next pendant, but also we'll go check out Lake Hylia, see if we can do anything there. See you guys then. Have a wonderful day and a beautiful night. Cheers!